an icon of the late 20th century is about to appear on this show. Because joining us now is a man whose Star Wars character, C-3PO, has become one of the great icons of cinema. He's back again for episode 1 of Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. Would you please welcome to The Big Breakfast, Anthony Daniels, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Anthony. Excellent to have you down here now. You're part of a very select group of actors that have been in every Star Wars movie.
That is true, and a lot more besides, all the add-ons as well.
All the add-ons as well. What was it like getting back together to make The Phantom Menace, putting the band back together?
Very weird, because actually it was a whole new crew for the most part. They'd all been off doing the Indiana Jones series together, so they all knew each other. And I walk in, and they said, I think some of them wondered, who's this guy then? And then we started filming, and suddenly I go, I am C-3PO, human-cyborg relations, and they'll go, ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. And what was it like seeing George Lucas again?
Fantastic. He's put on a bit of weight, though.
Has he?
Yeah, it's all those donuts on the set.
Sure, he'll thank you for saying that. He waves goodbye to Phantom Menace 2. Yeah, right. It was a good one last year. But George, has he changed, as well as physically, you're saying? Has he changed?
The first movie, this suit, everybody was kind of unhappy. It was hard work. It was drudgery. It was a brilliant movie, but boy, it was hard work. This one, everybody, the new look,
There's
me.
There's the new look, right there.
C-3PO, C-3PO, okay?
C-3PO.
Yeah.
Oh!
You see, you can see the wires. This one you can't see the wires.
C-3PO.
C-3PO.
Is that your gag?
It is now.
It is now, okay.
But there was a brilliant atmosphere on the set on this one because everybody knew they were on a winner. George is really, really happy because he's really, really rich and he's made a really...
Yeah, he must be delighted.
He's very happy.
And he knew while he was making it, he was going to make even more, which must be fantastic.
And it's great.
Just like filling in the winning lottery numbers, isn't it? Yeah. It's like filling in your lottery on Sunday.
Something I have yet to do, I will tell you that, but I'm working on that. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a good atmosphere.
Now, there's no indication in the original trilogy. Were you surprised to discover that C-3PO is actually made by the future Darth Vader?
Yeah, well, I got confused because George was saying he's built by Anakin Skywalker, and Alec Guinness was brilliant to me on the first movie, so I thought, that's lovely. I really like Anakin Skywalker and Alec. And 2 days later, I thought, wait a minute.
He's not Anakin.
He's the other one.
Yeah.
He's the bad guy.
So
it's a real shock.
Okay.
So, you know, the ultimate good character is made by the ultimate bad character.
Yeah.
Brilliant thought, brilliant.
But the irony...
The irony. Can we use it with
the irony is so thick,
irony.
You can now slice that with quite a blunt bread knife.
You can indeed.
Let's have a look at a clip of the two of you together. This is you with Anakin Skywalker in Anakin's home where he's found. Here we go.
You've been a great pal. I'll make sure Mom doesn't sell you or anything.
Sell me?
Bye.
Oh, my. Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Do you want to see the clip again?
Yeah.
Can we show it again? Hang on, Johnny, we got to press rewind. Wait a second. Well, normally just left of play. Symbol like that.
We can do it. I'll make sure Mum doesn't sell you.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. And action.
I don't know what I have to say.
I just...
Sorry.
To the line.
I know, but he was talking at the same...
I'll make sure Mum doesn't sell you.
I'll make sure Mum doesn't sell you.
Close up, close up. Sell me? Oh, my. We don't need the clip. Okay.
Okay.
Get the clip.
There you go.
You see.
It's almost hardly worth going to see the film now, is it?
No. And you were...
Should we demonstrate the big race? Go on. No. Okay. Here's a look at the clip. Here we go. We can see it again.
You've been a great pal. I'll make sure Mom doesn't sell you or anything.
Sell me?
Bye.
Oh, my. You said, now, was it better live or on film?
I missed that bite. Live.
Shall I go to the Odeon every night and do that on stage?
Yeah, do fantastic. I'm surprised they don't do just a stage play of it.
Actually, shouldn't they? You and me, you could be R2-D2.
All the parts.
Yeah.
All the parts. Visually spectacular. Yeah. Now, I gather, I've got down here on the cards, which are normally very well researched by a massive team that brings in the Big Breakfast every morning.
Absolutely.
You were initially very reluctant to take the role of C-3PO.
I was not very reluctant. I refused to go.
You were initially very reluctant. Oh, you can answer the questions.
I was initially very reluctant.
Is there any truth in that?
Totally. I wouldn't go. My agent said, you know, this is a low-budget sci-fi movie. Well, I wasn't into low budgets and I wasn't into sci-fi.
Good agent.
Good agent.
Describe Star Wars as a low-budget sci-fi movie. Beautiful.
Yeah. And then she actually strong-armed me into going to meet George, and we liked each other. Well, we didn't really say anything. But then there was this picture, this copy of a picture on the wall. And I said,
he was poor and miserable.
He was poor and miserable, very, very quiet. And then I said, is this the character? And he said, yeah. And we kind of got excited because I really fell for this rather sad-looking character kind of coming out the picture at you. And look at this, 20-something years later, I end up as a Beanie Baby.
Oh.
Isn't that amazing?
I don't know which is... I don't know how to feel about it.
But that's literally why I got into the show, because I liked that picture, and then they sent the script, and kind of I liked 3PO.
Is that the very picture that's responsible?
That is the very copy of the very picture.
It's the very copy of
Signed by the very person who did it, Ralph McQuarrie. So it's all Ralph's fault.
Is it also true?
If it says so on the card,
that Lucas didn't like your voice and tried to redub it?
Yes. It is true, because he wanted it to... Strange. He wanted a totally different characterisation, but he forgot to mention the fact. Because I'm a helpful person. You say, I want it like this, well, I'll try. He didn't say anything, just say, action, cut, next. That was it. So he never said sleazy car dealer from the Bronx. He just went, I hate the voice. But he didn't say it.
He didn't say it. He wanted
About 6 months later, I found out, because a studio engineer said in Hollywood, I tell you, we spent weeks trying to revoice you. We have 30 different actors in here, because George really hates your voice. Anyway, do you want to go in? He's waiting. And I thought, well, thanks a lot. It's a real confidence type.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah,
you heard that George hates your voice, but why do you think he stuck with it in the end?
Well, nothing else worked.
Nothing else worked.
Because 3PO is kind of 3PO.
It does work with the movements that are sort of spotty and sort of...
Spotty. Is this a word?
Spotty.
Well, spotty. Spotty movement.
Spotty. That's what we used to yell at school friends who did sciences.
Oh, excellent. So I nearly wasn't in it, you know what I mean? I was in the suit and everything. We had a radio mic.
What a disappointment that had been, just to have been, the figure and not the voice.
Not a huge bunch of fun, no.
Yeah, not a big bunch of fun. Do you know, now you're not even in the suit, are you? How do you feel about your new costume?
Well, it's a lot cooler than this one, I tell you. It's, I could wear
Was that very hot? Because obviously you're in the desert in that suit.
Well, it was cold in the desert. You read all these tabloid things. Anthony fainted in the desert. He lost 14 pounds in weight. It's all rubbish. It's all rubbish. Because actually, I was cold in the desert.
It's not cold in the desert. We
It's
might look
cold
like a
in the
naive
desert.
rabble, but we know it's hot
I'm wearing
in deserts.
mirrors. I'm wearing a giant mirror, which was pretty bad for the crew, because you kept seeing the tea lady approaching in my left nipple.
Because, of course, you're an Englishman and you drink tea in the desert.
Absolutely.
Absolutely right.
But that's why 3PO is quite dirty a lot, if you know what I mean, a lot of the time. Careful. And because otherwise you do see the entire crew. It's like a car door. You see the entire crew reflected. You see all over. So we had to get around that. But I was hot in the studio like this. I would be, I was the original
microwave oven. Should have been down there yesterday. It was so hot.
Was it? You didn't ask me yesterday. I sat at home all by myself.
Seriously, you talk to some of the girls down here about clamminess. I'll call the police. OK, now, C-3PO will be in episode 2. Any ideas what he's going to get up to?
No, but I'm seeing George on whatever the premiere is next Wednesday, so I will be speaking to him about a major role for 3PO, because I think we're all a little disappointed that 3PO is only in it for a very short time. We are disappointed, and we do want 3PO to have a bigger part in episode 2, don't we? We want 3PO to take over the entire planet, don't we? The solar system, the galaxy.
Yeah, we want it to be Darth C-3PO. He'll actually go a bit dark, and I'd love to see that. Actually maiming people.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be good?
Do you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Daniels in the house. Can I just say, excellent to meet you, incidentally. Can I just say, we've got 5 Star Wars fans. They're in a cage at the moment. There they are, caged. And they're all dying to meet you. There's one guy in there, I think he's met every single member of the cast, or the main players in Star Wars.
So he's not choosy, then?
Apart from you.
Not choosy.
You're the only one he's never got to. I don't know if it's good or bad.
Let's really annoy him.
Let's really annoy him.
I'll go away.
No, we've got a whole game worked out, which you're going to take, which is going to be fantastic. It's great television, big production values.
Really?
It is. Of course, The Big Breakfast. See you. OK. All morning, Star Wars superstar Anthony Daniels, C-3PO. Here he is.
Hi.
Has been in the house, and good movement there.
Absolutely.
OK. And
Can you do R2-D2?
I can't, actually. I'm a little tall. And these 5 fans have been desperate to meet the man himself. There they are, caged. Caged.
Hey, I'm biscuit.
Now, do you know what? One of those lucky Star Wars supporters will succeed, and that will be the winner of our spine-chilling fight for the Darth.
Whoa.
To the Darth. So please release the fans. Security, come in here and protect Anthony, please.
Fantastic.
Release the fans.
Fantastic.
In you come, security. I'm going to go down there now into the secondary position. Anthony, don't be alarmed at all. They will protect you from these passionate Star Wars fans. Sean, you tripped over there. Can I just say, use the fish. This fish was given to Sean by the wise woman of his village when he came up to London. It's a granite fish. It protects him. OK, over here we go. So let's meet the fans. Introduce yourself, please. First, fan 1, I understand, is Steve Wickenden. Are you at the end there? Stephen Wickenden.
Hello there.
I've got down here, you fax the show every day for weeks.
That's right.
You flew out to California last month to see The Phantom Menace.
That's right.
Was it everything you expected?
Sort of.
Sort of, good. Try and sound a bit upbeat. You've met most of the stars from the film, but you've yet to meet C-3PO, actually, actor Anthony Daniels.
That's right, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
OK, look, I see you're on crutches today, so if you do get to the assault course later, you've got to stand in, I understand.
I brought my wife along.
You've brought your wife along. And she hates Star Wars, I understand.
Something like that, yeah, it takes over too much.
Well, that's absolutely marvellous. I love that kind of thing. OK, fan number 2 is Robin Johnson. He's seen Star Wars over 150 times. Lightweight. And he also has a Star Wars Rebel Alliance tattoo on his shoulder.
Yeah, do you want...
Yeah, of course we'd like to see it. No, we just want to talk about it.
There you go.
The Rebel Alliance tattoo. Wow. Thank you very much indeed. Dave, you're an old friend of the show. Nice to see you, Dave. Dave Ross has seen the film over 100 times. Wimp. But he does run a specialist Star Wars shop. Yes. Wow. Are you more of a fan than anyone who comes into the shop, do you think?
Oh, definitely.
You have superior knowledge, you think?
I am the, ultimate fan.
You're the ultimate Star Wars fan. Have you seen it yet?
Absolutely.
You've seen it?
It's fantastic.
Oh, I'm glad you've seen it, because the last few times you've just seen clips and played the games.
Blank,
OK. Number 4 is Pete Innes. He watches the film 4 to 5 times a week, and rightly so. Spends most weekends at fairs looking for memorabilia. Presumably that means car boot sales, things like that, or Star Wars collector fairs.
Yep.
But you're a huge fan.
Pick something up. Yeah.
Why do you like any other films, or just Star Wars? That's just your thing?
I do enjoy other films, but Star Wars is the main one.
Star Wars special for you. And very last, David. Hello, David. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you down here. David Rodway from Sevenoaks in Kent, just 18 years old.
Yeah.
But you've seen the film a massive 300 times today. That's marvellous dedication. You really are an armchair warrior. OK, let's crack away. We're ready for the quick fire round? 30 questions coming your way. Are we ready? We're all ready, gang. Who's going to decide which one flashes first if I can't see them all? Dave, you'll help me with this. Pete, you're on the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Only 2 winners will go through, and they'll be using the course a little bit later. OK, here we go. Are you ready? What was the name of Leia's home planet? Stephen at the end.
Alderaan.
Correct. Marking down 1. According to Yoda, what 3 emotions are linked to the dark side? Yes.
Fear, anger and hate.
No, I can pass it over. He's got 2 of them, but which 2? Anyone else can have a go? OK, I'll tell you now. It's anger, fear and aggression. Who was R2-D2 and C-3PO's last captain? Yes, Stephen.
Captain Antilles.
Captain Antilles, wow. The Jedi Knights were the guardians of the Old Republic for how many generations? Yes.
1,000 generations.
1,000 generations is correct, Robin. And the rest of you got a chance to pick up, please. What was Luke's call sign when he was on patrol at the beginning of the... Yes.
Red 5.
No, it's not. I'll throw it over. This is Luke's call sign when he was on patrol at the beginning of The Empire Strikes Back. Come on, 300 times, David, come on. I'll tell you that. Yeah, go on.
It wasn't Rogue One, was it?
No, it's Echo 3. Where did Luke want to attend school? Yes.
The Imperial Academy.
It's the Academy, exactly right. Is that time? Timed out, I'm afraid. That's it. We've got a tie-break situation between Robin and David. The rest of you, just Robin and Dave, please, in this round. Yes, Robin and David. Yeah, the rest of you step back. OK, you ready for this? What did Ben Kenobi do to scare the Sand People away from Luke's... Yes?
Make the sound of the Kyrat dragon.
Exactly right, you in the show! On 2 apiece, so please, Stephen and Robin step forward, the other 3 back in the cage. Back in the cage. Back! OK, there we go. At the start of the course here, thank you very much.
Right.
OK, this is the start position. You'll use the space hoppers. Shum, 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 shum. You'll notice Elaine is standing in for her crippled husband. Through here, you then hula. What do they do with the hula hoops? Does anyone know? You put the hula hoop, dance with it, drop it down. No, all 3. You have to accumulate the hula hoops, OK? So you get 1 going round. I can't do hula. Can you do hula hooping? You get 1 going round, and then the next one, and then the next one, and put all 3 on by the time you get to the end, and then you're in the slurry pit. Within this pit of slurry that Stephen's wife is going into, not Stephen, in the midst of it is a C-3PO figure. A figure of C-3PO somewhere in all this manure. It's solid gold. And it'll mean you are the winner. And later on in the show, you'll be meeting Anthony Daniels. OK, it's just time for me to say, please, use the course. Go! Well, you've got to say, Robin's got a good start there. He's through the tyres. Elaine, very game, keeping up there. That's 1. That's 2. Now hula hoop with all 3, please. Come on, Elaine. Oh, Elaine hula hooping like a good one. Yeah, that's good enough. Go on, through you go, Robin, into the slurry pit. No, you've got to get right in there. You've got to get right in there. OK, there we go. In they come. This is very tense. She's taking her shoes off. She's really going to do this properly. Yes, Elaine. She's doing this for her husband. Greater love hath no woman than this, that she goes into manure to win a Star Wars challenge on breakfast television. This is as low as television gets. This is TV for morons. This is a marvellous way to start the day as two humans rummage through manure to find a figure of C-3PO. What could be more wonderfully postmodern? What deconstructed television gone crazy for people with low intelligence? No, not you, the viewers. OK, here we go. Come on! Anyone still viewing, there must be something better you can be doing. There really must be. We can go now to Kelly and Wayne Hemingway while they fish the slurry for C-3PO. It's a figure about that big.